just had a comment on one of my videos on what we believe, and that reality is held together by what we choose to believe. And it's like, what is our controlling um, our thoughts? What is driving us to believe what it is that we choose to believe in? There's definitely an opposite going on. Like if you're looking at magnets, there's a positive and a negative. If there's black and white, there's night and dark, there's good and evil. So always look at, there's a similarity with every opposite that's going on. We might see evil as being the black color, or the night version of our day and night. Bad health would be evil, versus healthy. Um, just look at everything that's negative, and kind of perceive how you view reality from a negative perspective, and all opposites of everything that's negative. There's always a positive. So if you're sick, that's the negative. If you're healthy, that's the positive. We tend to think of day as being the positive and night being the negative. Kind of screwed up there, but there is that reality. So if you can kind of see that there is an opposite going on, that's sort of like what parallel worlds are. That the same thing is happening simultaneously at the same time. Time is keyword. We don't know the meaning of time yet. But what's going on is, like you have these two voices in your head. There is an opposite. There is this, evil little devil that's telling you, you shouldn't be just go ahead and do everything that's wrong. It's okay. You have this evil voice that you listen to that justifies you to do everything that this other voice is telling you, no, that's not really right. You shouldn't do that. That's not going to be good for you. You have two voices in your head that guide you. And, one will guide you down the right path, and another one will guide you down the wrong path. So that's your parallel world going on, because both of the good voice that's telling you to do something and the bad voice that's telling you to do something is perceiving the reality all at the same time. But your driving force is going to be, which one do you listen to? That is your driving force, is your choice, your free will to listen to either the negative side of you or the positive side of you. Now, we all of us, even if I am aware of this, I am still affected by this, because we are oneness, and our oneness does have an effect. It does influence, it does motivate. There is a programming going on. It's the drama that I could get caught up in, as long as I'm in this dimension with everybody else and trying to communicate like everybody else. I'm stuck in that drama. So while I'm in that same experiences as everybody else, we do have a full potential, which is your positive, and you have a non-full potential. Right now, all of us are not using our full potential. As long as we have these wish, wants, and desires and not able to attract it instantly, then something is in play. You're not using your full potential. You are having these negative doubts, or some force that is blocking you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve. But as soon as you start being fully aware and fully awake to your full potential, then you'd appear like a god. You'd be able to attract any experience that you want to experience, because you are accessing your full potential. And as soon as you get aware of your full potential, then you start knowing what it is your purpose is. You have zero doubt about your purpose. You walk, talk, all your movements are going to be within your full potential. And when you have that full potential, you can move a mountain. You can make anything possible. You start believing in the things that you believe in without any doubt, that unfolds everything that you want to unfold, and it tends to happen instantly. So that's the parallel worlds that we're living in. This is the transformation that we're about to experience, is a recognition of our full potential and our non-full potential. And, who do you want to be? Do you want to be your full potential? A lot of people don't. A lot of people want to believe that somebody else needs to control you, that somebody else needs to guide you. You don't have all of the answers. You need to keep on a search out there, because out there is going to have your answers. And it's like, no, look inside yourself. You have all of the answers. You have your own direction. You need to be responsible for self, not make somebody else responsible for yourself. You need to be accountable, not make somebody else make you be accountable. You have to see where you do harm to yourself. You need to see where you do harm to all others. And when you're living in your full potential, that means you're listening to that voice that's guiding you down a path that gets you everything that you want, that doesn't do any harm to you or doesn't do harm to anybody else. You know you're on your right track because you got a smile on your face all the time, and everybody else around you in your universe, in your community, and in your globe is supporting of that, because that's the proper path. But if you're not on your full potential, if you're in your negative path, then you'll see other people complaining. You'll see other people not happy. You'll see your universe not really working together, because we're all in that negative path. We're all not using our full potential. We're all not supporting each other. We're all not kind of loving each other. There's kind of the opposite of love and hate. Are you in that loving experience of your full potential? Are you experiencing the peace of your full potential? If you're not in your full potential, then it's a war, it's a hate. So if you have any hate going on, if you hate even one thing, you have hate in your heart, and you're viewing your perspective from a hate perspective. You have no understanding for why other people are doing what they're doing. You can't have the love of, okay, they're just lost. They just don't know what they're doing. Forgive them, for they know not what they're doing. And not be tied to the negative feelings and emotions that get caught up in the non-full potential experience. So that's what a parallel world is your ability to recognize that you do have a full potential, that you do have a purpose on this planet, that you are falling into your purpose, and you know it without a doubt. As long as you're doubting, as long as you're not sure, as long as you're having all of the experiences of the negative, then you're not within your full potential. There's some songs out there that says the answer is going into the sun. The sun will be our answers. It's the light. It's the transformation. And the darkness will keep you uninformed. It will keep you in the dark. Um, so it's really quite interesting that our subconscious mind is starting to have the words that the light, the sun, is the direction to a transformation that we're supposed to experience. And on a universal level, we're starting to see that the planets are lining up. We've got a Mayan calendar suggesting that there's an alignment going on, and there's a transformation going on, and it's going to be the end of time. Our planet is now starting to change its shape. It's not so much round anymore. um, and it's because of the polarities and the magnetic forces. That's definitely being affected by the sun. The sun is, starting to be more active and cause more heat and destructive. It's kind of looking like a hell. You're burning in hell. Where are you burning from? The sun is coming at you. A lot of us aren't really putting the connection together that we are affecting that sun. It is like a karma. The more we have a lot of hate, the more we are not living in our full potential, we do affect that sun. And that sun is going to burn you. And yet it's like, when you can control the sun, then you know your full potential. When you feel like you have no control over something as big as the sun, We are all acting in a way that we don't know our own personal power. Just some thoughts. Peace out.